Did we expect to win that game? Right. We did, and that's exactly what we did. Because we built that fucking way. Everything we talked about was how it went down. We had to be patient, man. Offense, we go all the way down and score. Defense, we need a takeaway. We come out at halftime, we get a huge takeaway. I told you guys we're built for this. We can overcome anything as long as you guys just hang with it. We got a ton to clean up when we get back. But until then, enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, break it down.
Hey, remember this feeling that wasn't perfect. We stick together. We are built for this. We are built for this. 2-0 next. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Win!
Good job, baby. Shoot, my boy Jerry made an incredible play, and I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for him. So shout out to my boy Jerry.
What is good with it, YouTube? Is Coffee back at it, and football is finally here. It's finally back, man. And who would have thunk it, man? You see the Lions turned up in the locker room. That speech got a lot to clean up, right? But enjoy it now. And then on that pick six footage, if y'all heard that voice over there, that was rookie Brian Branch, who ran back the pick six. And you heard him shout out Derek for making a play on the ball, tipping the ball. You know, it's a team sport, man. No I in team spirit, shouting out his teammate. I love it, man. But what a moment for that guy. Brian Branch taking it to the house from Mahomes, right? With Brady out of football, you know, Mahomes is kind of like the anointed one now, I guess we would say, when it comes to QBs. Comment and let me know if you agree with that sentiment. Although all my fellow Bills fans, we know Josh Allen, baby. He's getting a lot of press, a lot of publicity, you know, the Madden cover and all that. I can't wait for Josh to turn it up into the next gear this year. As you know, he's the truth, man. And fuck that whole Madden cover curse BS. We ain't going for that, man. But man, it's all about momentum in football. And I mean, week one, you see some upsets sometimes. You could see an off-season hangover or whatever. I don't know. But man, for Detroit to scrap it out and get that W is huge, man. And you see how sick Mahomes was in these, you know, little footage and everything, man. He just was playing un-Mahomes like. I mean, we can't put it all on him. His receivers were dropping passes. It was ugly, man. It was not pretty. Social media-wise, there was a lot of talk going on about them drop passes, man. And, of course, the other big talk is Kelsey. Bone bruise. He was sick on the sideline as well. And, you know, listen, Bills-Chiefs rivalry is a big, big deal. That's a fact, man. Two best teams in the AFC. A lot of people's going to say, yo, Coffee, what about the Bengals? They beat you guys. Yeah, I know, man. I ain't going to make excuses. I'm just going to sit back and watch it all unfold this season. But a lot of back and forth going on in the blogosphere right now, you know, with my fellow Bills Mafia, Chiefs fans, you know, everyone else watching the game, this primetime game to kick the season off. You guys remember last year the way the Bills kicked the season off, beating the brakes off of the Rams, right? Wasn't it the Rams, the defending champs? But, you know, this season, that was like a blowout, more or less, a dominant game. We came out just KOing teams last year. One-hitter quitters, more or less. This game was a very physical, scrappy game. You see the big play when the Lions put the game on ice, more or less, picked up that third down, fought for every yard. Very, very physical game. Let me know, you know, your thoughts on the game as a whole and everything like that. But you see a lot of the fans going back and forth right now. You know, Bills fans are like, oh, people say the Bills wouldn't be ish without Diggs, which is a ludicrous take. There's so much talent with the Buffalo Bills. But, you know, Bills fans are like saying, hey, well, now what about without Kelsey? The fuck you talking about now? You know, with the Mahomes not having his security blanket, playmaker, Kelsey. It's just a lot of back and forth, and I'm here for it. You know, at the end of the day, we're just talking football. It is what it is. I want to know everyone's thoughts in the comments. Once again, I don't know if you guys saw Nick Wright's take. He's already wrong. He had the Chiefs going 20-0 with the repeat, but that ain't happening. Obviously, as they're 0-1, Peter Schrager, he's another guy who's, you know, in the sports media world, NFL media and all that. And he's going off talking about for however many years he's correctly picked the Super Bowl winners. And he picks, right before the season kicks off, Chiefs to beat the Niners. Shout out to my guy, Jay Milley, in the Super Bowl. But you know what's so crazy with the sports takes that's blowing my mind right now? Do you guys see this? FS1 or whatever was ESPN there, picking the Bills as number 4 in AFC East power rankings. Are you out of your mind? Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say none of it matters because I love to talk. I'm Jay Coffee Talk. I'm all about talking it up with everyone and hearing everyone's takes, just having that good convo, that good coffee talk. So if you're new, just finding this channel, make sure to subscribe, stay tuned. We talk football, other sports, news, crime stories, all kinds of ish over here. So make sure to subscribe and get active in the comments. But I can't believe, that's what's being put, like, Rodgers coming to the AFC East and all that. I can't wait for our primetime game that's about to come up. I hope we get a pick 6 on Rodgers, punk ass. But whatever, you want to argue, some individuals want to argue with the Jets, which to me is ludicrous. Buffalo is still definitely the top team in the AFC East or whatever. My point that I'm getting at is like, okay, is someone going to really try to put the Jets or the Dolphins over the Bills? You're crazy. But to put us at the bottom, like, insane. It's just ludicrous to me. But how about our guy, Berman? I miss him, man. I miss the whoop and all that, and everyone knows he loves the Buffalo Bills, and this got me real pumped up leading into, this week 1 Bills versus Jets game coming up.
I believe in Buffalo. I believe in the Buffalo way. The land of blue cheese and the red pinto. The town run by a mostly benevolent mafia. They come to you in friendship, unless you insult the family. And the family business? It's football. Everyone's working together to ensure this season ends with a celebration in Niagara Square. Oh, they pictured it so many times. The trophy, parade, the hazy halo of thousands of victory cigars outside City Hall. And they're still confident, even after all the heartbreak. Better days are coming. And with this Bills team, why wouldn't they be? It all starts with 17. Josh burst out of the scene with a what? He jumped over a man at the 45. And then he followed up with yet another. What? He's unbelievable. Another naming streets and towns after him. But I mean, that's Buffalo. The town that bleeds blue and red, and good old Josh embodies what it means to be a Buffalo Bill. He's tougher than a $2 steak in Tonawanda. And he's got an arm reminiscent of my good friend Jim Kelly. He's everything the city waited for and more. Now he's a superstar, big enough to grace the cover of Madden, and he couldn't do it without Dave. There's an old saying in Buffalo, 17 plus 14 always equals 6. It's an elite combination that's led to not 1, not 2, but 3 straight AFC East titles. Diggs dances through defenses like he's got a one-night show at Shay's. I'm him, but the weapons go beyond Diggs. Last year we saw flashes of T.O. with Gabe. He can run for Miles Davis. He could go all the way for a 98-yard TD against Pittsburgh. This year, the offense looks like it could go bananas with the DK brothers at tight end. And I can't wait to see the Super Free.
Rick James Cook. He could be cold-blooded in year 2. Of course, you can't talk about Sean McDermott's Bills without mentioning a defense that's strong enough to plow through 7 feet of snow. Speaking of 7, it's the 7th straight season of Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, pairing better than flats and drums. And you've got the homegrown all-pros, Matt Milano and Trey White, anchoring the defense like the USS Sullivan. But it's the future Hall of Famer, Von Miller, who's returning with some unfinished business to prove he's still the difference maker he was when he raised the Lombardi Trophy twice. And at the end of the day, that's the goal, right? All you got to do is believe. And this city believes like no other, which is why I believe in Buffalo. And no one, I mean no one, deserves a championship like the Buffalo Bills.
Man, that was just outstanding. Berman doing what he does. I really miss Berman, I really, really do. Comment if you feel that way as well. A lot of people always wanted to know, whoa, how did it happen? How did he become such a Buffalo Bills fan, right? And a lot of people, think of just his close relationship with Jim Kelly. But I actually heard Berman, as him and Kelly became very, very good friends. And, Bills, the 4 Super Bowls, obviously 90, 91, 92, 93. But I want to say late 80s, he was picking the Bills to get there as well. He kept trying to pick for that Bills Niners Super Bowl. Once again, shout out to my guy, Jay Millie, man. Maybe we could get that, It's wild. All these years later, we thought possibly we were going to get it over the past couple years. But it really goes back to when he was coming up in the AFL days. He was talking about how the Bills played some games at Shea Stadium. And when he would see Bills fans there with cowbells turning up, obviously way before my time, before the merger, that's just really how we became a Bills fan, and it grew from there. That's wild. But I love that, man. He touched on everything as far as Josh Allen, the weight. That's who this franchise waited for through the drought. There was a lot of local stuff. What do you say? Tougher than a $2 steak in Tonawanda. Blue cheese. I mean, come on, guys. Fluck ranch. I mean, I like ranch on my salad, but come on, when it comes to wings, it's blue cheese. That's just what it is. But it was great. He hit it from all angles, from every aspect. I love it. I'm pumped. I can't wait. But that's it. Show the Bills our respect. 4th in the AFC East power rankings. Are you crazy? That's why I had to share and get everyone's reaction to this Berman promo. What a great piece of content that was there. So jump in the comments. Let's talk about it all, man. The upset, Lions over Mahomes and the Chiefs, the injury, Kelsey, bone bruise. Doesn't sound too serious, but we'll have to wait and see. To me, could that be one of those things that ends up upgraded when they check it out? I don't know. And I'm not rooting for anyone to get hurt. We're just talking about what's going on, but let's talk about all that. And, the Bills hate. The Bills hate. Let's talk about that. If you're getting hated on like that, you're doing something right. And, Berman returning in style to rep for this Buffalo Bills team. And, Monday night, Bills-Jets. Hit me with your predictions, your thoughts, all that. Let's talk about it all. Subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. God bless. Go Bills. And I'm gone.